welcome to another episode on the chopper build. It's still in the workshop, I still can't get it home, we've still got scaffolding up, so rather than sulk about it, I'm going to be proactive. I'm going to strip it down, I'm going to take the tank off and the mudguard so we can get it home and do some painting on it. Let's get the painting done, see if that keeps the momentum up. So I will meet you guys in the garage. Okay guys, welcome to the garage. This is where all the magic happens. Right, if anybody's an electrician, I want you to turn that off now and skip forward, because this is where it gets a bit ropey. Bit of lights. I've gone full professional because I've dug out my old camera equipment, so we've got lights, soft boxes, lights, tanks. Look at this. We've even got a tripod. So we've done Halfords Hall. Body filler, tape, sanding blocks, paints. We are ready to tackle this. We're going yellow. We're actually going Fiat broom yellow because it was a nice yellow, and we got black for that. So I better get sanding. I think we'll work on the mudguard first because this is going to need the most work. Obviously it's not going to do a lot of guarding mud with a hole in the middle, so we need to fill the hole. The seat lives just in here, so we had to cut the channel out. We've got a few holes for mountings that we don't need, and we've got to shape that back up. So we'll start with this because this takes the most work, and we'll put that to one side. Plan for filling this, I'm going to clean up this hole. I'm going to cut it a bit cleaner because it's all, and then I'm going to use a little bit of the old mudguard. Try and cut a piece out of that. I'm going to glue it into there and then use some fiberglass filler to fill that up and shape it from there. I can't use just filler on it because the hole's too big. You might be able to, but I think it needs a bit of something in there, so we're going to fill the hole, put some bits out, fill the hole, and then let that set. We've got a few more holes to fill where mounting brackets used to be, and then we get to sanding all that down. So I'm going to take the Dremel again and then just clean this hole up a little bit more to make it a bit easier to get a piece in there. The mudguard's nice and dry now, so that's going to need some sanding. So what we can do is take the tape off the inside, and this is why we put the tape there. We get a nice flat filled hole. Don't need any sanding. So that's them ones. So what we need to do is just take them off, and then we're going to, with the power of technology, speed this bit up and sand all that down. It's like a heart attack, this, isn't it? And we're going to get the tank out. So the tank's got no dents or anything because it's brand new, but we just need to work on these welds here. I want to smooth them welds off. Again, maybe put a little bit of a fill down here with a bit of body filler, and then round that weld. I'm not too fussed if it doesn't cover it completely, but I just want to smooth it off a little bit. And then we've got a black cap. This is just a plastic cover, but we've got a nice black flush back cap to go in there. So we can get rid of that weld and get it all nice and flatted out. Do the paint. Right guys, I think that's us for tonight. I'm covered in dust, everything's covered in dust. I think the whole garage is covered in dust, but last bit of filler on there, so let that dry now. It's 11:30 or 11 o'clock on Friday night, so I'm going to bed. I'm going to leave that to dry and we'll get cracking again in the morning. We're back. All this is dry now, so time to stand up. Totally honest with you, my shoulder's killing me today. I've been walking around all morning thinking, wow, my shoulder's killing me today. I didn't know why anyway, I just started and thought, yeah, now I know why my shoulder's killing me. So, no time like the present, let's get back to it. We're going to stand these down, get them finished off, and let's start painting. So we made it to the paint booth. Yes, fuel tank hanging from my garage door is definitely a paint booth. We're going to paint some X primer first because it's bare metal. I think it was some X primer, let that dry and then sand it back and then put some filler primer on it. So let's get to it. This is the one we're waiting for. I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to do a big test piece down here. Well, it's definitely yellow. Right, I had a nightmare the other day. I was painting, I put a little bit of paint on, I thought I'll turn the camera off and I'll put a time lapse on while I paint this. My phone totally died, but we're getting there with it. I've come in the garage, thought I'll give myself a day off. I'm not messing about on Sunday. Let's just have a day off and we'll start again Monday. I've just come in the garage. I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna have to check this out. Okay, there's a few little marks on it, right? But I'm pretty happy with that. I'm so happy with that. It's definitely yellow. So that's that. Underneath the tank's got bits on, but it's underneath, it doesn't really matter. Weren't really bothered. And then just give that a bit of a polish up last night. So that's ready to go. And then these are just little mounts I built for on there. But I'll show you that when I put it back on. But look at that. Seriously, come on. Awesome. I now need, right, somebody to pinstripe Kawasaki down the side of there. Really fine black lettering Kawasaki down the side. I think that's going to look mega when it's done. I'm happy with that for the first go. Polish on that. I wasn't going to put it on the bike until I got the bike back home and got it all painted, but I can't too excited, so I'm going to put it on the bike. The next video is going to be me wheeling the bike out of the workshop onto the trailer to get it back here, to do it with that tank, and that will get back on. I can't wait. Big day today. The scaffolding's gone. I'm looking at the bike in the mirror now. The trailer is on the back of the van. And we're ready to go. Get ready. You ready to see the bike? I'm gonna do a full on. Check that out. So cool. Needs a black seat. But now we can get it home. Get it all cleaned up, start the real work. So let's get it loaded up. I think that about wraps it up for this one, guys. One last test, I think. You've got to do this if you put anything on a trailer. Yeah, it's going nowhere, that. Thanks for sticking around watching this. If you've enjoyed this video, if you enjoy anything I do, please hit a like, stick a comment in the comments. I love reading the comments. Let's get it home and start the real work. I'll see you on the next one.